Alright, welcome back to Score Plays for another fun time in Ghosts and Goblins. Picking up where I was in my conversation, I was talking about the Ghostbusters video games. I'm talking about how I'm going to be getting the HD version for the Nintendo Switch on the 4th of October, which is next Friday for me. I'm excited to play it because I missed that entire generation of gaming. And so I will finally be able to get to play that Ghostbusters game, which I heard is fantastic. Plus, it was written by Harold Ramis, so that is the closest I'll get to ever having, like, Ghostbusters 3. So I'm really excited about that. Now, as far as the NES games, they have a very negative legacy because of how bad they were. You had something that was a slam dunk of a type of game like Ghostbusters, and they turned it into two really bad games on the NES. In America. I'm going to say that right now, in America, because in PAL and Japanese territories, they got the new Ghostbusters 2, which I did not know about until I was well into my late 20s. And it was the Ghostbusters game I needed when I was a kid, because it was Ghostbusters. The only thing that would have made it better, in my opinion, is that, well, the way the game plays is you select two Ghostbusters, and you can actually play as Winston for once, which I never understood why that was a thing, because in all the NES games, and even the Sega Genesis one, Winston was completely absent as a selectable or playable character. I would actually like to know the reasoning behind that, because it was just a really poor choice, in my opinion. Like, why cut him out? Come on, butthole. I will not be defeated by you today. But Winston was not there, which was a disappointment, because Winston... I wish you could jump off ladders. Winston was one of my favorites. Winston and, he was... Winston Zedmore, yeah? Yeah. But anyway, you could play as Winston, and the way that the game operated is that you had two Ghostbusters. One operated a proton pack, while the other operated traps. What would have been great, and I think there's a mod for this now, where you could have it two-player, where before you played, it was a single-player game. Which that game should have been two players out the gate, you know, two-player co-op. One where both players had access to their proton pack and their trap, depending on what button they pressed. Which is the way it should have been, where one player, your main Ghostbuster, operates the proton pack, and the other, which is controlled by a computer, except for when the trap gets thrown out by your button press. Fun game, and it was legitimately what Ghostbusters should have been. In every other Ghostbusters game, I'm not going to say every other, the first one for the NES, you actually had to buy your equipment, which made no damn sense. And in the Sega Genesis one, you had to buy equipment as well, which also made no damn sense. Like, if the Ghostbusters were the first ones to do this, why would there be shops where they could buy the things that they need to do the job that they invented? It made no sense. Then I ended up getting a Game Boy game called The Real Ghostbusters, which was based off of the cartoon series. You played as Dr. Venkman, and you got trapped in some kind of labyrinth, and you didn't use your proton pack to fight ghosts. You used it to shoot at the ground to destroy sandstone, while you used bombs to destroy ghosts. How they came up with that, I have no idea. But I ended up learning later that that game was nothing more than a skin edit from another game. I don't know how many times this game was released with a different skin, but they have a Garfield one too. Same mechanics, same everything, but you use a magic wand to destroy the sandstone. And when I saw that, it was a trip, because it was the exact same game. The only difference is one had Peter Venkman and the Ghostbusters song on an infinite loop, so I hope you love that song. I might play that one on the channel at some point just to clear out the really bad Ghostbusters games. Because that's what it is. It's a bad game. Come on, please. Yeah, there was no way I was getting out of that untouched. But Ghostbusters 2 on the NES was the only one that I had access to as a kid. My local video store had it. And I loved it just for the fact that it was Ghostbusters. I was obsessed with Ghostbusters. I had a lot of the toys. I had a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man for a plushie when I was a kid. I had the Proton Pack, the Trap. My birthday cake for my 5th birthday was actually the Ecto-1 that my family made. They had Pop-Tarts for the spoilers, and fins, Twizzlers, diodes, pieces of candy everywhere. What is that doing? But it was just like the most awesome birthday cake ever. Don't jump there. Don't jump there, you silly boy. Okay, kill me, skeleton. Thank you. So I have high hopes for this Ghostbusters game, and at some point when I have the capability, I plan on streaming it. Probably next year I'll do all the Ghostbusters games that are available, and just try and play through them and beat them for the channel. I think it'd be fun. Have like a Ghostbusters month. You frooper frooper froopa. What's a froopa froopa? That's a froopa froopa. I'm out of tea. Makes me sad I'm out of tea. You know, a lot of people hate on the Medusa heads from Castlevania, but there's one thing that I appreciate about the Medusa heads over these bastards, is that they have a set pattern. You know how they move. These things move any way they want. Up, down, left, right, diagonally, with no discernible tell as to what direction they're going. It's part of the challenge. I have a receding hairline because of this game. I'm just going to put that out there. Because of games like this, Castlevania. Bane of my existence. Go away, picking a blanket. Oh, that was a miracle. I almost got hit by that freaking projectile. No, stay away. Oh, die! You two. No. Having fun yet? I hope you are. I hope you're all doing awesome. Hope you're doing something that brings your life joy. That you're not wasting it playing a game that doesn't matter. I mean, but playing these games and beating them is a lot like seeing something that no one would believe. You know, it's like, oh, I saw Bigfoot, and no one's, you don't have proof, and no one believes you, so who cares? That to me, that's what it's like. It's like, I beat Ghosts and Goblins, and it's like, okay. Oh, God. Because at the end of the day, the only person that really cares is you. I keep jumping there, keep telling myself not to. What's up here? I don't know. Kill me, please. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I can't hit, but it can hit me. That's fair. That's really fair. I mean, that's so fair I can freaking spit. Kill me. Thank you. Eye the tiger. Eye the tiger. You know, I'd be able to win if I had a montage. Where's my montage? Ugh. Yeah, just keep appearing, please. Keep appearing and flying in erratic freaking patterns. Oh, I'm going insane. What's great, though, is that I'm racking up a good death sequence for my video. Just gotta do the obligatory showing a bunch of deaths and ghosts and goblins. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, Happy New Year. Who's having fun? I'm having fun. Have you ever been so overcome by rage that you become just calm? That's where I'm at right now. That's where Score is. Just on the verge of losing his marbles. But it's okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your kind contribution. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna call it. It's just... next time. Hopefully we can do this. We can do this.